for my Baba de Likee TV na message and no Ténsịon no hit adoma no subscribe share drop in the latest news be a obejebre na so onsa etimi akabi na ye bora ensema the latest news etima be bom no mobeka ya since Sccinndhl be ekoso Bank of Ghana nanu ya ma current governor no kopiem parliament in sembi to two dwache say kamye sisika etime akoso ho ankofu adi no anwa den papa na eno na ene yeda so de ya list of names be etimi apopia pa etifo ebe shockil na mepese ye bowram na yetie ensem ne bi ye ba de ka ho no ye de munsem bebram
from $81 million all the way to $261 million. In engineering, it is not possible. Now, you check the breakdown. Baby, now, as we speak now, $261 million, they have paid $230 million. I'm a contractor, and they're quick. What is the time COVID-19 see, the same time I know yes, I know COVID-19 levy, COVID-19 levy no more. Do you know that? I'm going to say COVID-19 is see. So right now they want to pass the COVID-19 levy. Akroma COVID levy. I'm going to years so. The same time, no the COVID levy no. Yes cano. I'm going to say this Bank of Ghana. We cannot take care of ourselves. Where COVID-19 they see. Sa time no. Sa COVID-19 COVID levy na ni that was the money they were spending. Taxes na yetua say betime save ye ho free covid mu nipa ewu ye hia PPEs ye hia den no. These people had set this up. The same Ekufuado government Mahamudu Bawumia na muka kire say yentua COVID-19 levy. Yentua COVID-19 levy no. Now the price of Bank of Ghana building no was going up. Enti yetua COVID-19 levy na normal de akoma normal Sccinndhl normal move price no costo. Enti ne ye yankwase adwuma ne ye monkey the job. Then Addison Baboon and the frog Ekufuado and the Agama lizard and the group, that stupid group called NPP, they were stealing the money. Brian Champon Brian Champon got a lot of money from that. Yes, Fremont Paris got a lot from this. Now, may I break down and I heard the echo. Total cost near 261 million. Ansana omube free power no, and Addison. Etia $230 million and omoche fast. Nipa almost the contract in man no. Eye cheddar Akroma for ni nua bema and the contract in man NPP ni. Sa cheddar no nam Ghana no Martin nka ewi no nam Ghana no meka kire mo. Any man bia on to me the promises so onye honest, onye straightforward, or Akroma for say boni trim to. Cheddar is a liar. He's a criminal. Maka kire me show to the bia and he cannot sit anywhere else and say I'm lying. He's nobody you can trust on this planet. Only principles biya. Cheddar nua bema ni nua kweku osedian. Oni nom the contract we man no. Ena omo twa chire nom koji sika ni nyina. All these people, we need to open serious auditing into this Bank of Ghana building. All these people have to go to jail. Omo ye before. Now, Cheddar nua penjine na friend kweku no. Oni nom this guy we man no. They use his agency na sika ni fame. Now, we have breakdown of Sikana Omuria na in the name of building a Bank of Ghana building na. Or say, de 230 million. Tiama kweku cheddar nua penyin no on the NPP for no koche. Esia aka $31 million sa e was still omutia soso. Na o check breakdown ni ya. This is what you see. Say furniture inkonya ye twene pono pi. Now we are trying to see in Konya a good dining no $11 million. Oh, table we enfancy Chimbraha. Oh, where they went na so secretary Akonyani San Konyano $11 million and you're spending Bank of Ghana dining. Yakoton Konya wa broche $11 million. Yakobro ni Chrome. Nana Ekufuado kwasi ampenyi ni Bawumia kwasi afowe etumi asore free Ghana ha atutom akobroni krom akoton konwankwa pole $11 million. Na sebio nkonwa no mutwa mponchiti wo so Sebio nkonnwa yes wa hemfo so de nantinima ne asa de omokosi Bank of Ghana 11 million enye million 11.1 one in that so no etumi ku Yakubu 1 million na da so no 11.1 million na da so no sa 1 million one no 11 one na da so no etumi ku Yakubu 11 million e ko to nkonnwa 11.1 ye de ko to nkonnwa enye nkonnwa ya mukọ bank sisi wei dia na desk mi enhya so kokora ne yi pen wom ne de calculator atumi sa nkonnwa ya sa table ya desk ya twetwetwe kro ya opia sa nkonnwa na etena so no $11.1 million under NPP. Uko breakdown na almost here BB integrated electronic system almost omko fa CCTV for buy gate ni bia obia eno atunumu kinkran na etum yase utumi duru ebu nsem na kanea so omo high eye kantanka nyina almost omo bibia omo frɛ no eye integrated electronic system eno yenima de kro ubie puno alarm bebo pa eno so omo spend 15.8 million ayila la NPP. So you Ghana in the now that with the NPP chow you preko we Jimmy. Almost almost ye bibia your friend no integrated electronic system and as I saying ni nyina ne say almost gate no the alarm abo gate na no utuma na aka to ubia na we $15.8 million. That $15.8 million uko Sudan and no enom de your budget. Ye de akoto alarm abo dan mu. Uko Sudan, South Sudan $15.8 million and na your budget. Kono go check it. South Sudan minister ne be read the budget now. 58.8 no. Omo tumi kun tokwa won ho ani ekukum bia to atwere. Ye de akoto alarm fefe. Erade jagopo. 2023. Mese uko South Sudan 15.8 million ujimi ebekum nyina to atwere. Say we president waba South Sudan ye bebusa wano asama ayin wato alarm 15.8 million now nanam ho omo de baranzu be omo de betwa wachi na omo de pia wo to na ye Ghana ye jiminti na sankwasiefo asawe gina parliament say ye ntiase you people have to hear omo ye lucky NPP for ye lucky na omo te Ghana 15.8 million akoto fefe alarm ubi geta we wakatum I had the alarm or how I would be a window where yes, see, I will be a friend integrated somewhere Jimmy 15.8 million breakdown or no almost spending 8.6 million ICT network almost on the internet by dining. See, I say they provided ICT network almost can say almost the internet about dining and almost spending almost $9 million. And then it's one you did one internet ubi achibino almost say omunkwa internet ya de ba Bank of Ghana building under Addison near Kufuado no almost $9 million. Hey, now Elon Musk ni krompa or the or the internet buy no internet no ko bo wiem kura no spend here. Sa Elon Musk internet ya abeya we kre na so no kwase ampanyi Elon Musk ni internet yi sa internet we no ono kura ko hangi wiem amanfo use no sen yes Bank of Ghana building the internet abem na internet nim inti yakobo internet wom ye de my-fi ne wi-fi akosisim eno almost $9 million internet. And there are people in Ghana defending this. You go to parliament na kwasi ampenji se brand champon or square meters and a dino we were measuring it by square meter. Brand champon kwasia he lifted physical cash from the Bank of Ghana. Physical cash. Brand champon he lifted physical cash. Brian Champon, uko the Kroma or Riesika koto helicopter, and she will mo do from a crew. Kwasia to me, for to me, my NDC, to me, Kwasia. Obakacha Ghana for so US Army. Now we reserve now, Abu Torua. Now Ubu Petro, Brian Champon, Kwasia Penny, Yatigana, Jimintra. We Riesika, uko kohona, Wakoto helicopter, Akote. Minim company or to helicopter the free dadabi or they are going to take over galamsey gold and no swali ko good company ni hotel ho kwasi how you see him. This is sad. Now I'm mention another breakdown. You see other details on the last time we can NPP for make a report on me do about Ghana. Also, na make just say, me address no, address honey dangerous no, miscellaneous and dangerous no. Hey, di can catch us say furniture and fittings and near 11.1 million. At least my din. And on Wasama the integrated electronic system, at least on catch us the 15.8 million. And on catch ICT network and also almost 9 million. The ana tro address. Taxes and levies paid. You see, sika 261 million no. Bank of Ghana, AC Dino. Bank of Ghana, charge tax on 48.3 million. Now, I just want to ask. So, when they say they charge taxes, the taxes, no, indirect or direct tax. Is it contractor na or koto nyamano? Nyamana na tax that's so, indirectly, yet say na say, contract na the contractor no. And I also contract and taxes directly to Bank of Ghana. Because if the contractor has to pay that 48.3 million directly to Bank of Ghana out of the 230 million, how does that work? Bank of Ghana should prove to us, say, they actually took 48.3 million that can be traced. Because I can say, contractor no, materials and he was taxed. I understand. Because the contractor, when he goes out to buy iron rods and stuff, he's going to be taxed on everything that he buys. Now, is a contractor buying the stuff from outside and was he taxed? And also, Bank of Ghana taxing the contractor for giving that contractor that contract, is the contractor not double taxed? I don't know. I'm not an economist. I'm basically asking street questions. That is why the NDC is saying, we need thorough auditing of this 261 million, yet 230 million amani pabako. That 230 million, it went back to Addison, it went back to Bawumia, it went back to Kufuado, Gabi, Bedietuo, Bamti. This was money that these people did what? Shared at our expense. You know the funny thing? Today, these stupid fools are sitting in parliament and telling us to say we should not allow for accountability and transparency about the Bank of Ghana building. How can anybody sit in the comfort of their home and tell us to say, they don't want accountability? When you go to Burkina Faso, they are building one of the biggest tomato factories with $5 million. Burkina Faso, the government. Akroma, yakoton konya 11.1 million. Yabetnaso atitegum. Ghana, ama kwasi ebi say yesi Bank of Ghana office. Wa kwa 11.1 million koton konya. Uko Burkina Faso, almost see one of the biggest tomato processing companies, factories. They are spending only $5 million. Tomato processing factory. In Burkina Faso, the government being led by a military man, they are building the biggest tomato factory in the sub-Saharan region. Are almost spending only $5 million. Yet Ghana made the $11 million. And that the same people who spent this money, say we don't have the right to ask questions. Into Omuria, they will do this and turn around and tell you, say, oh, NPP ni NDC in Tabua. How can NDC and NPP be the same when you are spending $11 million on furniture? Abra, as we sit here, a whole country is spending just $5 million to build a tomato factory. Are you people not human beings enough to understand, say, the country we are living in, for 8 years, they derailed the progress of this nation. We retrogressed for like 20 years. We have retrogressed. These are stupid people. And Obia Odawoti Ghana, or a young man, me say, I or support to NPP. Wait, Jimmy. Oh, the internet, you are spending you are spending $9 million. Starlink keke. Now, Elon Musk, Starlink now, they could sign Riemuno. I had the fastest internet on earth, All two Starlink, go and do your checks. Starlink nangasana yediko hangi wiemu. Mankwasi ya 40 samo etuminya internet e use no. Mumbusa Elon Musk nankasa say Starlink na odoko nanti wiemu na esensen hono eye sen. Na wotina ha say internet provision keke. it is almost $9 million. Now, internet now, more using a Bank of Ghana, no? Share for the Jinaso. Share for a band, be no Jinaso, more the internet to Bank of Ghana. Because I dear minimum say fast, share for Nabana or Jinaso. No. See in a quote. Dear internet and Kwana more using a Bank of Ghana and the NPP at this near Kufuado, no, must spend almost $10 million. I think. Share for not share for not pipe person that all using internet. Now, we have a lot to talk about today. Now, there's something we need to also talk about. You see this? Papa, we have friend Mr. Adai. Mr. Adai does not have any qualification to call himself a professor, Papa, or a tribal bigot. These were the people who told us to say the NPP should come to power. Akufo-Addo is the most intelligent dwarf creature has ever produced. These are the fools who told us that Bawumia is the greatest ignorant economist this planet has produced. Sankofo na dada Ghana for say yentuma Akufo-Addo Bawumia na Ghana be heaven kwasi ampenyi we. Time na Mahama Teso na ni school no one of the best schools in Ghana. Akufo-Addo Bawumia betena no school negu. The taxes that these people were taking, omo kachere say by force, omo the e-levy ebese ye kon Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP nkwasiafo we ni ete ha na sticker ni tise bama ni tise abewoduro sticker kwasiampe we be kachere say whether we like it or not, the NPP will pass e-levy. This foolish man supported Akufo-Addo to impose e-levy on Ghanaians, telling us to say e-levy was going to create 11 million jobs. And that anybody who said the e-levy was an avenue to steal from Ghanaians, and the realization of that money is not realistic, these foolish old men are anoma Jerry. Nano times abranoma. Radio so say we should allow Akufo-Addo and Bawumia to impose e-levy, electronic levy on Ghanaians. We as Ghanaians, we all rejected and opposed this e-levy because we realized that the government had taken so much taxes to the point whereby we did not see anything they were doing with the taxes. Nobody is against tax paying, but we want to know what to do with our taxes. That is why when it comes to the United States and other developed nations, people are not worried paying taxes because they see how taxes are being used to improve their lives, their roads, their network. They see the light. They see the infrastructure development. They see the schools, provision of good water. They see that the taxes they pay basically change their lives. But we are paying taxes to Akufo-Addo and Bawumia NPP Nkwasiafo for almost 7 years, and we did not see. They were not constructing roads. They were not building hospitals. They were not doing anything. Kids were studying under tree.
Yeah, the master social media brand new Daily Update TV show.